Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of DOS-cider. Good to see you, Comet. Good to see you, Ghidorah. We've got a few games from sub request today. For those that don't know, hey S. Kennedy, good to see you. If you're a sub or a patron, you can request one game a month that we will put into DOS-cider here for rankings. So that's just in our Discord. Discord's free, but you can always go right ahead and jump on in to the sub club if you're a sub or a patron and put the request in there. Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted. I got my cat in front of me, as usual. Granted of DOS game ideas, LMAO. That is more than fair. Thing is, you can also always look up some, but I mean, it's up to you. You don't have to. There's lots of other things you can do there too. This week, we have a few up on deck. But first of all, we need to look at the list. If you go to DOS-cider.neocities.org, you too can see this full list. And if you go to the YouTube, you can see... Why did that not work? Weird. Just a minute. My bot is on, so I'll fix it in a second. But if you go to DOS-cider.neocities.org, you can look at that there. If you go to the YouTube, you can find all of the archived episodes. Edited down to remove breaks and things like that also, so you can always check them out there. We have 81 episodes, and if you look to the right of all of these games, you can see the episodes they came in on. So you can go ahead and check them out. I'm fixing it right now. And get the exact episode list and see why I ranked it. Or just, you know, check it out. See what a cool game is. If you don't know, like... If you've never seen, for example... Like, you've probably seen the top 10. These are some pretty famous games. But if you've never seen... Oh, I don't know. Betrayal at Crondor, you might not have. You may have never seen Descent. You may have heard of Descent. You may never have seen it. Maybe you've never seen Princess Maker 2. Maybe you don't know what it's all about. Maybe you don't know why it's so damn good. That game's fantastic. It is not what you think from the title. You know, you can check out all that stuff. You can look at the Carsoft Classic, in my mind. Capture the Flag, that nobody knows about. There we go. Alright. This week, though, we have our top 10. We have Day of the Tentacle, Doom, Heroes of Might and Magic 2, XCOM, UFO Defense, NetHack, Mech Warrior 2 Mercenaries, Maniac Mansion, System Shock, Sid Meier's Civilization, and Wing Commander, rounding out the top 10. Did you play CTF as a kid? I don't know anybody else that played Capture the Flag. Every time that I mention this game to somebody, they look at me with a blank stare. This game is so good, though. I love that game. I think it's real cool. It's basic, but it's rad. It's just a really fun little tactics game. And our bottom 10, we've got The Castle of Dr. Malvado, Terror in Christmas Town, Industrial Killers, Snapperazzi, The Fortress of Dr. Radiaki, Flintstones, The Jetsons, First Person Pinball, and All Dogs Go to Heaven. Man, licensed games have been fucking things up forever, huh? Back in the 80s, even. But I think today, we're going to be aiming for the top of the list, because we've got some pretty good requests. Some interesting ones, for sure. First up, though, we have from Surf Wizard. It is Traffic Department 2192. From P Squared. A game that I didn't know of. We'll see what this is like. That was the bottom 9. I was giving Scunny the respect it deserves. Did I? I think you're right. Hold up. You're right. You're right. That's fair. You're right. There's still a Scunny game in the bottom. Scunny's still there. I should know that. I should know that Scunny hasn't been dethroned fully. I mean, hey, one of the Scunny games is almost still in the top 250. It's like 25, it's over 25 places out of the bottom. Like, out of dead last. That's pretty good. Scunny Car, you know, making some waves. Doing some good stuff. As it turns out, when you get the code to Wacky Wheels, which is somewhere pretty high up, you know, a top 100 DOS game, and then you just steal it all and put your own sound effects over it, it's not total trash. It's still really, really bad, but it's better than you'd think for Scunny. In any case, we have Traffic Department 2192. Nope, that is not it. So I've never heard of this game. This is the request. Do you not want to capture that? It does not want to capture that. Well, how about... that one. That one wants to capture. We have Episode Alpha, Process of Elimination. And I'll turn down this Jazz Jackrabbit banger. So we can listen to Traffic Department 2192. The pilot, Rick Velasquez, looks forward to seeing his daughter again after several long months of garrison duty.
This is Rick Velasquez, running 14B, over.
Okay.
We're at 14B. I'm picking you up on long-range scanners. Welcome home, sir.
This is a cool intro. Is that a little quiet, by the way, for anybody? Seems like it might be. Let's go turn it up. I'm gonna preemptively say it is. Looking at the levels a little bit better now. This is kind of rad. This is a really neat little intro. At least for 94. Tim Sweeney. Did they do this with Epic somehow? Just seconds away from the hangar, disaster strikes. Burst of ion cannon fire tears the ship apart. Oh god, he was just about to see his daughter and retire. Rick Velasquez is killed instantly in a fiery explosion. And his daughter watches from the hangar as her father dies. Okay. And, oh. The original script for this game contains coarse language and sexually suggestive dialogue. Because of the nature of this material may be considered unsuitable or offensive, an edited version is included. We will do the original uncut version, and if I have to, I will turn it back. I'm curious. 2192. 95 years after the invention of the hover skin, a floating vehicle capable of high speeds with very little energy consumption on the desert planet Sish. The ideal form of transportation. As a result, when the liberty of the planet is threatened by a takeover launched by the Vulture cult army, becomes the ideal war machine. Okay. As the Vulture attacks become more and more focused. This is a lot of backstory from that intro that would have been nice. City names are forced to change. People begin to cave in under the constant terrorism of Vulture tactics. And the traffic department The traffic department, conceived to regulate the movement of hover skids through the city, finds itself becoming relied on more and more as the defending force. Becomes an army for the people. Okay, the only good cops are traffic enforcement, is the idea. The war has been raging for almost 25 years. Soldiers are now well established in cities throughout the siege, and their military powers grow. Okay. Simon Bell. Oh my god. I can't believe that they time traveled to get Neil Patrick Harris to do this. It's too bad the time travel, like, extended his forehead so much. My name's Velasquez. Say Veil to my face again and I'll rip yours off. Whoa. Okay. Sure, babe. Oh god. Relay stations to convoy of Vulture supply trucks spreading out across the city. They're carrying arms and missile components to the lowlifes of Vault Haven. Probably supplying more of those spice gangs. Vape the trucks before they leave the city. Yo, vape all that spice. Alright, yeah, I can do that. Got a wingman for this one. Commander's orders. It's going to be Kendrick. I don't care if it's Satir's Kirok grandmother. You tell Satir that I fly alone. This is incredible. Yeah, alright. Kendrick's a snot-nosed hotshot who doesn't value his life. Send him to me and he won't return in one piece. That clear? And it's Hornet Alpha 6. Clear me or else. Good look out there. I feel like maybe we're not the good guys. You're about to fly on your first mission. To complete your mission, simply follow the guidance line which circles the ship that you are flying. If the line is red, then the ship that it points to should be destroyed. If the line is green, the targeted ship should be protected. If the line is blue, then you should proceed to that location. Select help from the... Okay, you can reach your gameplay options. Useful tools. Let's look at our useful tools. Ship library. Ship class. Truck. Love a good truck ship. I love that they're able to go at super high speed, you know, like 76 miles an hour. Damn, the future. Hell! This big key shoots your guns. Okay, okay. Guns and missiles. F5 and F6. Fires are afterburn. Oh my god, how do we get to that easily while firing? Huh. Trying to figure out how to move my hand in such a way as to hit the afterburner while driving, because it seems difficult. It's... Huh, okay. Let's see what I can do. Ship tracker, brighter shades of red. That is interesting. Okay. Oh boy, okay. Oh, we're very zoomed in. Yeah, I can kind of use the numpad, but it's... You can't actually go at angles. Oh, you can, but only if you press 2 buttons. Okay. Well, at least it seems like our shielding is really good, because I've been shot a bunch, and it looks like our shields are still okay. Also, it doesn't matter which direction I'm facing except to fire, because, like, I can just back up at the same speed. Wait, so, like, how do I actually turn then sometimes? Like, if I want to stop... If I want to turn and fire the other way, I guess I have to, like, press up or down first? Otherwise, you don't turn. Oh, that is... Yeah, you had to, like, turn another direction to start going... Oh, boy. This is very zoomed in, too, it feels. To what they want you to do. Like, things just come up on you immediately. It looks nice. It's really zoomed in. F5 brings up the mission map. Oh, wow, that is a big map. Oh my god, look at this maze. How do we drive through this? So Afterburner does not seem to be working. Maybe this one doesn't have Afterburner yet? Oh, this is, This thing is awkward as fuck. Mission complete. Yeah, this is the Duke Nukem problem times, like, 10. The Duke Nukem 2 problem, specifically. This should be zoomed out, like, 10 times. Okay, who's shooting at me when my mission's complete? So they're just spawning infinitely, I guess? It doesn't help that, like... The controls do not make sense. So if I press left, I just back up. If I press right, I go forward. If I press up, then I turn, and then I start going up. And if I press down right then I just reverse again. So then if I press left, then I go left. Like, then I face left. So you have to go, like, if I want to go from left to right firing, I have to go, like, right, then up, then left. It's also really fast, yeah. Okay, not there. Where am I trying? Oh, right. Okay. Oh, this is... hoo, boy. That shows you how easy it is to fly, to try and get into that hangar. It's... Okay, hopefully other maps are better, too, because the other problem is that there is really, really narrow spots. Like, how do you dodge things, for example? Right? Like... Those lanes are only big enough for one ship. So, you're always getting shot if you shoot them. Operation successful, Vel. Read my report. Your vehicle recorder unit isn't relaying its data, hun. You got a defective unit? These VRUs haven't all but... You're the one with the defective unit. Check it out yourself. What is this group? You're such a sweetheart and you're such a toad. The dispatcher hasn't even been that much of a dick. I mean, the Hun stuff fucking sucks, but really? This is absurd. Oh my god. It's B-movie times 5. It's so bad. Ah, yes, our very non-evil commander. You have a problem with Wingman Velasquez. I don't know if there's someone else's. I see. I'm assigning you to pilot, recruit, training, and evaluation, effective tomorrow. Hell with that idea. Unless, of course, you prefer a position in dispatch. Perhaps the security monitoring station. Maybe the officer's mess. Here they need a cook. But I'm the best pilot you've got. No, you just think you are. Besides, your psych evaluation is scheduled in 2 weeks. That chip on your shoulder has been getting bigger every time I send you out there. Tomorrow you start evaluating pilot performance, or I'll have you shipped out to coal mines at Serapis Minor in Drag. Yay! I don't like the officers under my command using foul language on TD communication channels. Did they use... not to mention officers who make crude remarks about my grandma. I got rocked out of my office. Report to the recruiting tomorrow. So this is the uncensored version because it has their space fricks still in. That's amazing. Holy shit. I'm glad that I went with the uncensored version, although I'm going to need to see the censored version. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my god, dude. Wow, you're doing alright there, Emil. Today's got me running a nursery. Got anything else? Shouldn't be doing this, Velasquez. Gotta give me something, anything, before I beat the crap out of you. Why? Sater's got Rorden and Lazar assigned to street reconnaissance first thing tomorrow. Is that all? No, there's a classified assignment in Sater's personal database. Crack it. Whoa, no can do. Sater's sealed the file with a private access code. Want your throat ripped out? I feel like maybe Velasquez shouldn't be piloting a ship with weapons. Assignment location. Lieutenant Raymond Strike. Oh, I did not see that fast enough. Puzzling. This looks like a strategic operation. I wonder where Sater is only assigned one skid. That was way too fast. I didn't touch anything. It just went through. Sater can suck eggs. Put Stryker on evaluation and training instead. I'm taking the mission. We're a cop who doesn't play by the rules. We're a loose cannon. We're ready to kill literally everybody in every room that we go to. Oh no.
Incoming communication.
Hit F6. Private Young, please help me. I'm the sole survivor of a convoy that was ambushed by vulture ships. My cargo is a batch of electronics and forces that will still oppose vulture rule. We're having released. Please help me get to the truck depot safely. I have reason to believe the patrol ship entering from west. Here's the striving I beg for you for assistance. Okay. An escort quest seems very difficult in this game. Also, the other oh no was it's the same map. Where are we on the map? Oh wow, they went really fast, really far, really quickly. The green line points to the ship that we're supposed to be protecting, but I wanted to destroy the other ship that was trying to destroy it first. I just figured I'd skip ahead, in a way. Like, I'm destroying ships and I can't see them. Because it's just so zoomed out. Or zoomed in, rather. Mission complete. I didn't even see the thing I was shooting. Oh. Oh, this is rough. It's not. This is unfortunate. It's too bad because, like, in looks, it's kind of cool. See what they're going for, it's just... Okay, I can park. I'm the best pilot they have. I swear I can park it. Promise. Definitely. So we just... Yeah, no, it looks really good, and the soundtrack is great. The writing is unreal bad, and the controls are garbage, and it's super zoomed in and way too fast. And it seems like there is a single map for all the missions. We'll see, though. That was only mission 2. Maybe they'll give us another one? Cetator wants to see you. Don't expect a medal. I don't care if you blow up 1,000 terrorist transports. Who in hell gave you authority to reassign yourself to research and destroy mission? Tamper the mission assignments again, and I'll have you dropped off on the Vulture's doorstep with a lousy singing telegram. I don't care if Striker's an idiot. I already know that, but at least he follows orders. If you were some test tube claw, not your father's daughter, I'd have you cleaning out the toilets. Now get out of my sight. Okay. It's wild. This is wild. Oh no, it's the Vulture Command Institute. Oh boy, we may have a problem. Uh-huh. Are you familiar with the traffic department officer? According to the traffic department database file, she thwarted more than one of our operations. 2. Yeah, 2. Literally 2. Just 2. Yeah, I think that there were a few DOS games that were like this that had the problem of being way too zoomed in, so they could really show you the details. Like, it looks really good because of that, but it would be better if it looked worse. And that's an unfortunate thing, but true. The music is really good, the graphics are really nice, and the game does not play well, and the story seems terrible. Like, even for a rogue cop kind of thing, it's like, she is talking about just rampage murdering everybody in her precinct because they won't let her do her thing. She's just a whiny toddler. The other woman, Montgomery, is still in the city. Montgomery, she's as good as scattered debris out there. I'll kill her. Like, what? In the most recent relay transmissions, her skid is damaged and being pursued by 2 vultures. Halo, I don't need one useless wingman to save another. Use them to draw vulture fire. Obey Terra's order. Just once. Yeah, so, it's the same map again. Another thing that I mentioned early on, too, is that the, as you can tell, like, all of these streets, question mark, are so tight that it is also kind of impossible to, like, dodge fire. Like, how are you supposed to actually fight enemy ships inside of this? It's just an actual maze. It's like Pac-Man the Shmup. But even Pac-Man, like, you see the whole maze. Okay, I guess I blew that one up. Like, you just run into them. I don't know how you'd avoid any actual gunfire from enemies. Do you need to dodge the fire from before they come into view? Almost certainly. I don't know if they're firing before they even come into view, though. I guess that in a positive for how rough it is to, like... Oh my god, we're circling this same thing. You're done your patrol. Come back to base. But, see, there's still enemies. Oh, yeah, like, in a positive, quote-unquote, I guess, for how zoomed in it is and how it'd be impossible to dodge, your shields seem like they regenerate almost instantly, so you're under, like, zero threat. Yeah, 2 missions in a row, we haven't even seen our escortee. We didn't see a single enemy in mission 2 because it was so zoomed in. We killed them all off screen. Also, for those that came in late, by the way, like Dulsar, good to see you, cutie. But, this game, this is the uncensored dialogue. Oh, although this time they said shit. Before they were just doing Karok and having it as, like, fake. They were doing, like, space fricks. Even though it was the uncensored version. No, they said bastards, too. Woo! I definitely need to see the censored version of this afterwards. Be a surveillance ship? Sure. And you're the smartest person on the whole damn planet. Want your opinion, numbstick? I'll beat it out of you. Like, what the fuck is her problem? I mean, Neil Patrick Harris isn't my favorite either, but there's no reason to be this violent to him. Meanwhile... I'm distressed to learn the computer files detailing our new ship design are fallen into enemy hands. I feel like that's how this man would talk. Velasco's absolutely has some Punisher tattoos. Oh god, yeah. Appears that someone is seen fit to circulate privileged information. The traffic department is aware of the Vulture Ship Mark II. I see no choice but to include the vehicle in our operations. Wait. Wait. Okay. So, the idea is we have a secret ship that we don't want them to know about because it's too powerful. We have lots of them. We'd include it in all of our operations all over the place, but we don't want them to know that we have a powerful ship. And there's a splinter group. What? Like, generally the idea of there's a prototype that we don't want blown up is we don't have more of them. Not, we've got lots of them. We just didn't want them to know that we're really, like, it's just, yes. The American military generally flies World War II fighters, so nobody knows that they could send out F-16s or F-22s or whatever. Oh my god. Oh. We still fly B-52 most of the time, until they get shot down. Then we bring out... Several of you encountered a new ship on the streets. With my briefing, Striker. They may have 10 ships or hundreds, we just don't know. Yeah, we're not really a loose cannon in the sense that we're trying to do it right in a world full of corruption. We're a loose cannon in that we really just like murdering everybody around us at all times. Correct. Yes. Yeah. And we're still employed. Like cops. Rumor has it that the Vultures are developing new seals for new ships. Oh good, and we're racist too. Intelligence believes that a splinter faction may be responsible. This is a night mission, Vel. You better check out your infrared display. Tired, just give me the mission. So you couldn't stomach another night with you. Watch out for civilian cars out there. No. What? I'm sorry. What? They want us to avoid shooting things in this game? How? Oh wow, we almost got blown up. So I guess this is where the real Traffic Department 2192 starts, when they bring out the second ship. Oh, this night vision mode sucks. Okay, so I guess that I don't want to hit the truck in there. I don't even know how we'd tell what an enemy ship and a civilian ship would be. There's no time to react. Vulture is destroying civilians in the southeast. Okay, I'm trying? I don't know. I wonder if the missiles actually track. Probably fire some. God, so can we can die after mission complete, huh? Mission over with. I'm going to bed. Oh, God. Meanwhile... Yeah, Radiant has to be like a minute because that would be immediately after the mission, right? 5 Radians later. Radians? Malik, my good friend. Of course it's Malik. Demeter has made his move, sir. Oh, okay. The bad guys are the good guys, except God, I don't feel like we're the good guys at all. This feels like everyone sucks. I think this is our last mission here. I want to see if maybe, I mean, it says go to the city again, though, so I'm guessing we're on that same map again, right? She finds the cause of her pain. Okay, so he's the one who killed our dad, I guess. Sure. Asked you to murder my father. Oh, God. What? I should tear that forked tongue right out of your mouth. Oh, I'm sorry to bother you. Are you okay? I'll murder you! What? Like... God, she's so racist. Wow. Oh, God. Oh, it's the one person that she's nice to? So she goes to get him coffee? This piece of shit? She's fine with that. Oh, or... Okay, no. She punches him? Did we... I don't have a more competent officer. Everyone here is an asshole. Oh, boy. A splinter faction called Egg. I'm just gonna murder our escort, because, sure. Oh my God. Well, I mean... I'm gonna roleplay our character here for a minute. This is good music. Go kill him. We don't like this guy, so let him die. Tries to apologize, we shut him off. Sure. I mean, it's the only person that kind of deserved to get punched, I guess. Everyone else is actually nice to her, and she was still just gonna punch them. So I guess it's a nice change of pace for her to punch someone that kind of sort of deserves it. Where's our escort ship? Okay, stop shooting me. I want them to kill... We're leaving our jurisdiction, they said? What? We have jurisdiction as pilots fighting... Okay, so we don't... Our escort's gone? They just left. So we didn't, even though we didn't shoot anything and didn't do anything, we still just won. Dang. Yeah, I realized that it meant that I'm at the end of the map. It's just a very badly worded way of doing things. Like, this being a traffic department makes no sense. It just doesn't fit the world that they've built. Like, this writing is abysmal. Oh my god, I can park this. I swear I can park. I'm the best pilot they've got. And I say as I Austin Powers my way into the fucking garage. Okay. Well, now everyone's giving her a reason to be a piece of shit. As we just constantly get sexually harassed. Stop playing with her, my friend. We are about to introduce new technologies that'll sweep away the traffic department. Okay, well, yes. We would like to quit, thank you. Couple of things that I need to do. A. Edited version. What's the edited version? Do they get rid of the space fricks that she says? Nope. It's just the same dialogue. Okay, well, here. Other thing that I'm curious about. It's not that interesting to imagine what the difference is. We'd have to go a fair ways in to even see, like, where they had the one shit that was in there. The guy who wrote this story just retired from Wizards of the Coast this year. Hell yeah. That sucks. Why is this... Uh-oh, it's not capturing now. I'm curious about episode 2. There we go. Office of General Creel. City is ravaged by vigilantes and spice addicts. A new traffic department has emerged. Uh-huh. This apparently went places. So, I guess this has got to be her again, right? Robo Velasquez. Okay, I almost want to see how this happens. What? Can't believe a fellow officer would. Oh, well, I mean, she would have, so it's not that hard to imagine, really. I'm concerned that you may be unstable. Oh no! We don't need some psychotic cyborg vaping innocent police officers. It's the same fucking map, baby. It's the same map. It gets to all this wild shit of us being a robot now. And it's just this. This feels like it's almost worth seeing for how dumb it gets. And now we're a cyborg. I looked at it's 3 episodes long, so I'm looking at the second episode. And we got rebuilt as a cyborg. Because we got betrayed and destroyed. You can just blow me. We got a different looking ship now. There's that. His story is beyond terrible, and I almost want to see how it gets to these story points, but having to play mission after mission of this, and on the same map over and over and over, sounds torturous. Oh my god, we're just going in circles. Well, these missions have definitely gotten longer in episode 2. It feels like exactly the same. It's not like this new ship controls different or does anything new. Oh god, we're still not done. This game didn't deserve this much time to look at, I think, but also it's so interestingly bad. This is one of those ones that I find compelling. Like, you just want to know how it got here. Because obviously there's some competency behind this, to an extent. Ugh. Okay, also, actually, I should look at the story so far in episode 2. Does anything new happen? No. No. Okay. There is an episode 3, by the way. So. I just have to see. What bullshit does it go to now? How wild does this go? And how are we still in the same cities? Oh god, we got promoted? Oh no. To the moon! Is it actually gonna have new maps? What did we hit? We had a power surge in the shuttle's power thruster. Sign of age, nothing serious. Okay. Tired of following orders from that cyborg. Oh my god, look at this guy! Hold up, I need to print screen, save that one. This is these characters, holy shit. The only time that we finally managed to stop insulting and, like, beating the shit out of everyone around us is they promoted her. That's what happened. Okay, so they blew up the planet, I guess. It's the only way that we've managed to quell her intense, violent rage is to make it so that everyone has to obey her orders. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Dang, she actually didn't quite make it through the whole intro without just being a nasty asshole to everyone around her. The death of the planet has sated her bloodlust. For now. Oh, everyone is bad to everyone. The bad guys are also insulting each other, sure. I need to see if there's a new map. God, there's so much intro. Yeah, okay. I'll sacrifice any number of men that I have to. I hate them all. If he's not done by then, shoot him. Killing other pilots is your department. What is happening? I remember to replace... I just hope I remember to replace the ion stabilization in the skin of yours. See if the old one suddenly falls off and you die. Listen, you sack of shit. It's a new map. It's still all the same tight, terrible corridors, and it looks almost exactly the same. I mean, it's blue now, I guess. They blued the map. They blew up the planet and they blew the map. We're good. We're good. We're good. Oh boy. The corridors were slightly longer. Is this worse than Tyrion 2000? Slightly. It's kind of a twin stick shooter. Is it worse than Operation Carnage, wherever that is? Somewhere around here. Yeah, it's worse than that. I don't care. It's worse than Reactor Call of the Shadows. It is. Much worse than Sengo Fighter and Commander Keen. No, it's worse than Harvester. Is it worse than the Lion King? Yes. It's worse than the Town with No Name. Is it worse than If It Moves, Shoot It? These are also both shmups, and they're not good ones, but it's worse than either of them. Oh god, the awful, awful Port of Gauntlet. Yeah, it's definitely worse than that. It's worse. It looks... so Doctor Who Dalek Attack was a really good-looking game that was just extremely punishing and not fun to play. I think this is worse than that. Ooh, okay, now we're getting into the realm of where it'll probably be, I'd say. Velasquez needs therapy. Therapy is a great idea. Everyone should go to therapy. Especially Velasquez. Therapy. Just do it up. And it's very quarantined. This game is extremely quarantined the minute that I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, this is 2D quarantine is what this is. I might rather play Lethal Tender. I think I'd rather play Playroom. I would rather play Police Quest.
Let's get back to equal justice. Increase fear and suspicion.
Repeat.
Like, this game looks good and has decent music, but everything around it is so aggressively terrible
Increase fear and
and
suspicion.
unfun that even though I would say that, like, it's objectively got better people working on it, like, it's more competent than something like Beethoven Second, it sucks so bad for the writing and the gameplay that I actually think I hate it worse. Yeah, they just need to make the main character not be an absolute psychopath, and everyone around her not, like, weird sexists that are trying to get in their pants. Wikipedia says it's got over 50,000 words of story putting in an actual novel length. God. I almost need to see it. I almost need to see it because it's just so... It feels like the worst type of fanfic. It takes a lot for me to see a game where there's a bunch of people that are, like, sexually harassing this woman, and yet I still think she's worse than any of them. Like, she doesn't deserve that, for sure. No one deserves that. But her behavior is even worse towards them. It's incredible. Like, at least Johnny Bazooka plays bad, looks bad, sounds bad, but at least it's just not that aggressively awful for all of its characters. It would have been a massively better game if it had no story at all. You can see this jumping 100 places by doubling how much you can see on screen. No, I can't see it, because the worst part of it is all of the story points. I could see it jumping 100 places if it got rid of the story. Like, not even change the story, made it better. No. Get rid of it. Just don't have it. If you just had, there are vulture guys, they're trying to destroy the city, here's a thing, go blow them up. That would be better by so much that it would jump this up, like, yeah. And then, yes, it definitely needs to be zoomed out and stuff too, but... The story is at least amusingly bad. I don't know. I thought that story was so aggressively unfun. I'd rather play Chess Wars. Okay, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. I don't need to spend more time on this thing. This sucks. Graphics department 2192. Congratulations for coming in at 227. Despite my better judgment. All right. Well, thank you, Surf Wizard, for submitting that. I thought that thing had a lot of potential when I looked at the start of it. I was excited. I was not excited a little while later. It's too bad. Every once in a while, you find a gem. Because honestly, Operation Carnage looked like it could have been like that, and Operation Carnage is so good. It's been my go-to for surprise games. Because that game's fantastic. In all the ways that one wasn't. Instead, we're going to Dungeon. But not that dungeon. No, not that dungeon either. No, not that dungeon either. There's a lot of dungeon games, by the way. This one is a 1987 game. Dungeon that's often known of is a, like, clone of Zork from, like, 75? But this... Ooh. Oh no. Try and keep that in the corner as our preview. There's no cover art for this one, so I'm making it up. He was 26 when that came out. Oh my god. Hold up. Why did that not start? There we go. So this is a freeware game released by Erik Oredson back in '87. Let's get a Jeef. Now inscribe your secret name. Oh, wait. Chat's not able to see this. Why is chat not able to see this? There we go. Although, no one gets to see my secret name. Now we are rolling character stats. 5 to keep. Okay. Ooh, that looks pretty good. It's Rogue. You find a teleporter. I enter. You escaped the dungeon. What? Holy shit, speedrun. Yo!
Not.
Damn. Alright, I need to actually see if there's a speedrun leaderboard for this. Oh, it actually stars the name. What is the secret name point? I don't even know. Just, okay. Wow, those are some stats. Sure. This was a request, by the way, from Walking Sponge. You find a potion. Okay, so I just did there's auto pickup. Okay, 0 for help. I'm hitting 0. Maybe is it just going too fast? Hold up. It does not seem to actually want to let me get into the help menu. So I don't know how I can... Oh, cat. You can just walk in the way. 5 to pray, 7 to pillage. Sure, I pillage it. Did I pillage it? Type in spell chant. What? Hey!
Okay, let's
Sponge! Thank you for that. 104 months. Okay, the help does not seem to work. Found another ring. I can't seem to get... You escaped the dungeon. Okay, so is it just the one level? What the... It just wouldn't let me in again. It might just be the one floor. It looked like it had a dungeon level thing. But... Okay. Why is it not letting me... Turn on numlock. Did I not have numlock on? Is that what's going on? Okay, I must not have had numlock on. Maybe that's what was going on. Maybe I bumped it. Sure. I pray and get copper coins. Get a staff and a ring. Triggered a trap. Which didn't do anything. Okay. Oh, we can't see. Sorry about that. Why does it keep doing that? Yeah, it must have been from the crash. So you just tend to auto pick things up. It hit you for 13 hits. You died, but I'm still moving. Wait, but I... So it hit and killed me, whatever that was, but I just got to keep going? You died. I'm just running from it to see what happens. Okay, so I tried to use some NetHack commands here to look around, and instead it brought me to buy inventory items with gold. So... Because I just wanted to see if we could look around. Let's return to the dungeon, I guess? Sure. It's a mimic. But we can just kill it because we're just... We have no death screen. Okay, so that was by pressing slash, we got to this. So these are the things that we picked up, and we can use them from here. Okay. I'll use the Staff of Continual Light, I guess. And we leveled up by dying so much. And we fell in a pit. It didn't matter. Find a teleporter. Press 5 to enter. I pressed 5. Oh. So that one made... Okay, so this one went down a level. It killed me again. I just went back to full health. Is there a limit to how many times I can die? Or... Here, I'm going to turn it down because it just is skipping through, like, dialogue way too fast. Oh, so this is like a secret room or something? Like a fog wall? Okay, I can't enter that teleporter again. This game seems fundamentally broken. Enter item. 1 for wand. No. 3 for potion. Nope, it asked me to do a spell chant. I didn't press that. I pressed 3. And not on the numpad, just on the regular map. That's, 5 for staff. Wait, that worked! I do not have a time stop staff, but I did have a polymorph one or something? Or, okay, 7. That's what it was. You cast a polymorph spell. And... nothing? Nothing. Okay. I'm a big fan of roguelikes. Even really old ones like this. They generally need to work. Hit me. Hit me for 19. Like, look at our HP just going all over the place. Oh, we're level 1 again. It de-levels us when we die? Is that what happens? I guess? Ooh, I think we're good. Unfortunately, that one seems fundamentally busted. A lot of, huh? Well, you know, I like my roguelikes. We got NetHack at number 5. We got Rogue at 17. Obviously, in 1987, right around when NetHack was coming out, this would have been very influential for, like, I don't know, a spot around here or something. That's the 3.0 release. It is not working. Having looked at stuff around it earlier too, that seems very common as an experience. There's a lot of it's like, it's trying to rip off Rogue, but it's very simplified, even for that. Like, it's trying to be like a net hack, but it's not nearly on that level, from my understanding, is the general consensus for the very few people that have seen this game. And yeah, gonna have to agree. I mean, here's the problem. For a game that just fundamentally doesn't work. And it has things like you can just leave the dungeon immediately. Where do we put that? Yeah, as you might have noticed, I've been building a DOS playlist, by the way. Gotta put some on there. Not doing it, though. Hey, in much the same way that Scummy cut this game off. These are kind of rip-offs of other games, all the roguelikes. Unfortunately, the Scummy card is probably a little more original than that. It doesn't hurt my hands to play. So there's that. I feel like this thing's just fundamentally not a game. At a certain point, like, does that make it more or less interesting than these other games that are just wildly offensive for how awful they are? Sorry, accidentally switched to my Blueprints notes there for a second. From E1M1 to SimCity 2000. It deserves to go right about here. It doesn't work, just like 5X, but it's also more interesting than that. At least it's still a bit of a roguelike. It's got some stuff in it. They were trying to do something. It's the 80s. What are you gonna do? Single-person project. Roguelike is a genre built on love from fans. Sadly, that one didn't quite pan out. However, we have one more dungeon to look at. Thanks to Walking Sponge for suggesting that one. Too bad that it didn't turn out a little bit better. This one is a request from... who was this? This is Ganbatari. Speaking of games that generally have a lot of over-promise. We have something from Bullfrog Interactive. In other words, Peter Molyneux. But back when he actually did do the promise. Dungeon Keeper. I've been really interested to check this out for a long time, so I'm excited to see it. this intro. Oh, come on, man, they're not hurting anybody. They're just playing some poker. This psycho comes in murdering everyone. Dungeon Keeper. They sure knew to have some goof in their games back in the day.
Ever Smile. Set in the realm of joy, the people of Eversmile are plagued only by aching facial muscles, and not anthrax as we had hoped. Eversmile is a disgusting land of good humor and polite frivolity.
Oh! Wait, can handle it around. It's neat. It's a little fast, but okay. So Dungeon Keeper is a strategy game.
Very nice.
Hey! Thanks, Erasmus Darwin. Thank you for the follow. That is where you're the evil guy doing stuff. Oh, it's already doing the timer. Region Under will test your ability to traverse the network of caverns. You time as your enemy here, defeat it, and you will find where legendary warrior ugly the barbarians in prison that will serve you well in the future. Okay. Do we have any minions anywhere? Okay, because like, we can tell our guys to go and dig gold. That's not exactly what we're trying to do here. Most of these early levels are tutorial stuff. This one's something else. Let's take a quick look at sound options. Okay. So you have FX and music. A little bit of something. Behold, brown. It is pretty brown. So I looked at this earlier really quickly without looking at the intro. And I don't remember this being an option even for missions. Oh man, UI has come a long way since those days. So it's a bunch of other players, it seems. Alright, we'll create an imp. Nope. No, I don't want to necessarily tell them to do those things. I want to grab them. They're not really easy to do. claimed area. Okay, hold on.
Ever
Like,
smile.
this should be the first game. This is the tutorial, I believe. Yeah, this is very brown. First thing a keeper needs is somewhere to keep their gold. Combined out by their imps. To create treasure room, select the treasure room icon from the rooms panel and fill an empty area. Expertly done. Press the right mouse button to turn the picture back to the Hand of Evil. I don't know the gold of these by tagging the area with the left mouse button. So, like, this seems more appropriate as the start. Hey, RZ, good zoo. That's a really brown game. I see what you mean. Message. Sure. Just in case are there areas of the underworld? Okay, zoom the view with the right control and case keys. Yep.
You have tunneled into a new area.
You want to make your creatures work harder? Slap them by right-clicking. Okay, yeah, that's a very Molyneux feel. Use the left mouse button to pluck your creatures from the dungeon. Use the right mouse button to drop them into a room or tile belonging to your dungeon. The most relevant situation they've been dropped into. I can't drop them in the water. Okay. That's wall, apparently. Guts and Charm. Greedily done, Keeper. Now you need to turn some of your dungeon into a lair. Areas where creatures rest and recover. Dig a tunnel that connects the portal to the north. Portals appear on the map as flashing squares until they're claimed. Creatures only use portals claimed by a keeper. They will claim it as soon as it connects to a dungeon.
An entrance has been claimed.
Yeah. We now have Portal. Now we're playing with... Oh, God. Your first minion has arrived. It's a giant fly. It'll spit corrosive vomit at your enemies. And its wings grant the hideous insect speed to intercept the most nimble trespassers. Okay. So we get them as we have the lair, I guess. Beetle has scuttled into your realm. It's tough enough to absorb a lot of damage. They're required food. To get a new area, select the hatchery icon and create a hatchery. Well, let's go ahead and build it here, I guess. UI is a little weird. Like, I don't quite get the squares that we have to mark things down. Imps fortify your walls to prevent intruders from tunneling in. If you want to create more imps, go to the research panel, select the imp icon, left click anywhere in your dungeon. Yeah. Which we did earlier. We were leading people through. They look very much like gray aliens.
Cranium internal.
Let's get digging out a new room. 'Cause I'm guessing it's going to want us to do that again next. And get more rooms going. Tutorial. Kind of nothing happening right now. Just hatched up snacks for things. Intruders approach. They seek gaps in your fortifications in order to gain entry to your dungeon. A white trail on the map indicates their progress. Click the icon at the top of the control panel to see a bigger map. Yep. Okay, so they are coming in. Right where I started. Unfortunate. Going into my treasure room. Hey. Made away from
You
them
have tunneled
again.
into a new area. Your creatures are under attack.
So we get a little battle screen
Your
here.
creatures are falling in battle. Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your minions are winning a battle. Your creatures are falling in battle. Your creatures are under attack.
And dead?
Your minions are winning a battle.
Savor your first victory. Uh-oh. The Lord of the Realm is coming. Drop off some treasure, why not?
Beware, the Lord of the Land approaches.
We come to rid the world of your evil.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your creatures are falling in battle. Your creatures are under attack.
Down with the monarchy!
Your creatures are falling in battle. It is payday. Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
So we have a bunch of these beetles and things that should get in there.
creatures are falling in battle. Your creatures are falling in battle.
He's a little rough
Your
today.
creatures are falling in battle. Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are falling in battle.
You've never played any of these, although your favorite board game is inspired by them?
Your creatures are falling in battle.
Well, what is that?
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your creatures are falling in
Could
battle.
just like pick up wherever
Your minions
our,
are winning a battle. You have conquered this realm.
beetles and stuff are and go and get them. I have conquered the realm. Drop that. Our work here is done. Now there is no one to prevent you from obliterating this nauseating realm, expanding our empire. All right, next realm. It's a little hard to hear me over the game times.
Branahor.
Oh yeah, that sounds a little louder. Sorry
War
about
and
that.
anthrax have taken to this land like fleas to a rat. The region is, thanks to your unstinting efforts, now a major eyesore.
All right.
Cozyton.
Yeah, so this is just
a
multiplayer,
hideous,
I
shallow
think.
town in which
Oh, I didn't even listen to the intro. Remember the lessons you learned in Branahor. Where's that? I thought that we learned it in Eversmile. Build the rooms in the squares of at least 9 tiles. Okay. I did read through the manual a little bit, but it made sense to just kind of jump into since there is a tutorial in-game. I like to give it the chance to do that. That out. Alright, and let's make... Ooh, hello? When imps have run out no other orders, they run around reinforcing the dungeon. Okay. Put the hatchery right here, right? Makes sense. Oh yeah, that first one is a worker placement game where you're scored after a certain number of turns. Whoever has the highest score wins, basically. Yeah. Something like that. It's another game mode. I'm gonna focus on the story, I think. Oh, asking about the game that Dan had. Okay, I thought you meant the other game mode. Hey, boys. Yeah, Dwarf Fortress 3D. But the dwarfs are nasty now. Nice to have you here. Welcome, welcome. So we have to wait for them to claim the dungeon.
An entrance has been claimed.
Okay, we need a training room. Okay. We've got a nice big one here. Like, slow down on making shit. Gotcha. Gotta reinforce the walls. We got a beetle. And we immediately get a demon spawn. Train creatures. Drop them in the training room. The number that occasionally occurs above the creatures. How much gold it costs for creatures to trade. The whole slapping creatures thing, man, that is such a Molyneux thing. Get to work. So ridiculous. I don't know that it's really my style, but it is certainly interesting. It is a style. It's certainly going for a thing. Train better beetles. Get in there. I just want to yell, chicken chaser. We do need to find, like, more gold or something, though. I guess our imps are also reinforcing all the rooms still, though. Slapping the beetle, is that what they call it now? It's what I've always called it. Maybe you're not, listen, you're not accustomed to the King's English, being from the US and all. As a Canadian, it's well known. Okay, do not slap the chicken, or chick. Or whatever that is. So we do have the problem of, we're gonna need some gold? We're doing a good job of reinforcing the dungeon, slowly. Most of it's looking good. There's that corner, this side. I've always found these games a little weird, like, you don't really directly control your minions.
Your gold reserves are very low.
Looks like there's... Oh, that's gold. There we go. will have harder enemies. Make sure to slap your demons enough. Okay, I am really enjoying this, I will say. I don't know, the humor is my style, but definitely fun to just kind of set this up and get ready for waves. It's not like particularly precise, but that's okay. Get to training. Yeah, it's competently made. I mean, Bullfrog was such a big deal back in the day. I mean, it's always wild to look at it now when you look at, like, Molyneux's legacy. Not that he was all of Bullfrog or anything either, that's the thing. But when you look at, like, some of the major players like him, especially, it's easy to think, like, man, that dude's just a joke. And yeah, unfortunately, that's kind of where his legacy ended up, but there's a ton of great games that Bullfrog did back in the day. Same with EA. I mean, this is EA published. Like, there's a lot of really great stuff that they've done over the years. There's a reason why they've been big game companies. It's just, you know, in a modern context, hoo boy. Yeah, I did not enjoy the Goddess and the Curiosity Cube. Pay me a lot of money for me to get sued. As it turns out, that was not amazing. Yeah, in a modern context, people kind of tend to know Molyneux from Fable. But there's a lot of fantastic games in the Bullfrog library long before that. Like, I remember really liking Populous, too, when I played it. Like, the Populous series was a lot of fun. It feels kind of similar. He was big into these god games, as they were known, where you're a overlord kind of looking at stuff, and you don't, like, directly control all your minions, you're just kind of giving general orders.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
And seeing how things go.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are falling in battle. Your creatures are falling in battle.
Okay, we need these imps to get out of the way. Where's our demon spawn?
Your creatures are falling in battle.
Oh, level 4 dude here. Get out there and fight him. Go kick his ass.
Your minions are winning a battle.
Yikes, we have, like, no...
Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your creatures are falling in battle. Your creatures are falling in battle. Your creatures are under attack.
Yeah, even Black and White, where he's kind of starting to get the overpromised stuff, was like pretty well received at the time. I mean, it got sequels. There's a reason. I think that Fable was really good. It had problems, but like Fable wasn't bad. Definitely overpromised. But I don't think that he really released bad games necessarily until you started getting to, as we said, like the Curiosity Cube and whatever Goddess was supposed to be, but never ended up being.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
Where?
Your creatures are falling in battle.
I don't know where that was happening. Like, we have a huge army down here. They're just not doing anything. Okay, well, at least we're claiming this. This is very much a it's been how many hours game, yeah. Definitely looks like that.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your creatures are falling in battle.
Oh, here they come.
Your creatures are under attack.
Still have 5 imps left. And a lot of money.
Your creatures are falling in battle. Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your creatures are falling in battle.
I tried to grab that in before they attacked them. Oh, there we go. Okay, I did. Good, good, good. Because I would like you over
winning
here.
a battle.
Because I'm thinking, hey, might not be a bad idea to make even more hatchery. Why not? Definitely has that, like, old school problem of, you know, like dragging, right? Like, you have to click on each individual square that you're doing this with. It's not bad, but it's just a little dated. Seeing where things are happening is a little awkward, too. Where's this fight going? Where are you?
Your creatures are under attack.
Okay, like there's the one here.
Your creatures are attacking the
Go get
enemy.
him. Oh yeah, wow.
Your minions are winning a battle. Beware, the Lord of the Land approaches.
In the name of all that is good, we shall defeat you.
Yeah, I don't think that they will. Just a bit of a guess. Based on that last fight, it seems like that might go poorly for them.
Your creatures are under attack.
Where?
Your creatures are falling in battle.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
One level 5 demon spawn beat him. Let's see.
Your minions giants are winning a battle. You have conquered this realm.
Realm conquered.
It is payday.
Fuck. Alright, I gotta pay all the minions, I guess. How goes the dungeon? Is it keeping? Yeah, it's pretty good. Good to see you, Surf. We did yours earlier, your sub requests, with Traffic Department 2192.
Not that many citizens have survived as such.
Ah, Goddess, the Cube. Did it have good music? It did have pretty good music.
A region of
about it.
pointless frolicking and endless pleasure. No one here understands the true meaning of suffering and random shocking violence meted out arbitrarily.
Fun to see the world map change too. This is good stuff. It's got a lot of pizzazz around the edges of this thing. Like I said, I wouldn't necessarily say that it's all my style, but I'm glad that it's there. But yeah, no, Traffic Department 2192 had the same music person that did Jazz Jackrabbit. It wasn't nearly as good. It had pretty competent like pixel art and stuff. The art was great. And the writing was done by a D&D person who just barely stopped working at Wizards like in the last year or something, people found out. How did he get that job? I don't know. Good question. It was this year, retired 2025. Yikes. I try not to be too harsh in my criticism of writers and things like that. Like, what have I made? Writing's hard. At the same time, boy, kind of feel like this is yet another example of don't worry about, like, people finding your stuff bad, because apparently anybody can make shit. Absolutely anyone. Anyone can get hired at a major company and be a writer.
You must build a treasure to store gold.
Story lead. I mean, we've all made mistakes. You'd have to imagine he knows that also.
You must build a treasure room to store gold.
I know. Getting them to dig it out, bud. The music in this is fun, too. I like the music in here. It doesn't quite fit with how goofy it is, but I think that actually works. I think if everything is too goofy, then it doesn't quite get there. It works a little better when there's a bit of, like, seriousness to some amount of things. What is that? Impenetrable rock. Okay, well, that's not good. Let's go this way for our hatchery then. To be fair, does any of the weird hyper-aggressive dialogue shit from that game show up in their D&D work? Exactly, yep. But also, how would you get hired by D&D after that? Like, with that as your last thing, right? That's more what I mean. More than like, don't sell yourself short on getting a job sometimes, because boy, you can have some real humble beginnings. Real humble. Yeah, I really like this industrial music for this. This is a great vibe. Doubt any of them played that game. I mean, it did have Tim Sweeney as a credit too, right? Like,
You need a bigger treasure room.
treasure full. Alright, well, let's use up some of our money then. Wait! Wait. It was Chris Perkins? It wasn't published by Epic. That game was not published by Epic. It was Safari Software that published it. Peace Squared were the devs, and Safari Software were the publishers. How do I... Alright, so... Oh, I see. I really need to do that.
You need a bigger treasure room.
No, the number one thing I need to do is get to this portal, because otherwise we're not getting minions, right? It was distributed by Epic. Well, like, people picked it up then, is what I mean. There's DOS. It's the Wild West of game dev. That was some of the most... I don't know. Like, that was some of the aggressively worst writing I've ever seen. It was bad. I extremely despised that experience. So thanks for that request, Surf Wizard. Hated everything about it. Okay, that's not quite true.
An entrance has been claimed.
Oh, I'm familiar with Chris Perkins. Yeah, he's a big name. So it should be quiet off somewhere. This is probably not a bad idea. A long ways off. Let's make this the library. Yeah, Chris Perkins is like big name wizards. For sure. It is Jill of the Jungle Dare Dream era epic maker games. Yeah, it's true. Although I will say that Jill of the Jungle was fine. Jill of the Jungle's actually, like, more than competent. It's a fine collection of parchment tomes you've assembled. Scent of arcane knowledge has lured a greedy warlock.
You need a bigger treasure room.
Okay. This is doing a good job of, like, tutorializing everything also, which is a thing that... This is a very, very late DOS game, like, very late, but still, it's not a thing that they often did. And I always do appreciate it when it's there.
It is payday.
Working. Yeah, that's fair. The Jill of the Jungle did have all the in-game news taking shots at other stuff. You're not wrong. And more gold this way. Yeah. By the way, if anybody likes Dungeon Keeper style games, one of my favorite little indie devs, Punk Cake, which was doing a game a month for a while, and the makers of Shotgun King, The Final Checkmate, did essentially a roguelike version of this. Really cool. Go get trained.
You need a bigger treasure room.
Slap him. Train harder.
A new spell has been researched.
Ah, we can speed monsters. What monster do we want to give speed? That's pretty rad. Yeah, this is a great little game. Holy shit. I mean, I always knew that it had such a great reputation, but... I'm getting it now. Already your research bears fruit. Okay.
You need a bigger treasure room.
Enough. Got a few.
Training room. We need a bigger training room.
Okay. Oh, let's build it out a little bit then. Let's also just get like, I don't know, another couple of... Another few imps is not a bad idea. There's something just very delightful about picking up these old men and, like, sticking them in these traps and then slapping them to work faster. It's very fun. It's stupid, it's goofy, it's great. Like I said, it really works best, I think, because of the fact that, like, the music is so dour. Like, it's like, yeah, no, you're a badass. Well, at the same time, it's this dumb, goofy bullshit.
The enemy has broken through your walls. Your creatures are under attack.
Get him! They fucked up. They came in the wrong way. Right at the training room.
Creatures are attacking the enemy.
These bulky old men are gonna kick the shit out of them. These old men be juicing. They're not gonna stop them. Are they kidding? It was a little one-sided, yeah. Just a bit. Hey. No sleeping around, Beetle. I'm gonna slap this old man because of you.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
Yeah, a little one-sided. You came to the wrong neighborhood.
Your minions are winning a battle. You need a bigger treasure room.
Let's get 3 more. So one will build this out, make a larger layer for everybody to live in. Get some extra minions. Not that I think I need it from the looks of things. Electronic old men are the future. UNATCO. So I already did my Deus Ex playthrough, boy, because you can't get me to do it again. Maybe. Okay, maybe. I could, you know... Pretty easy to get convinced to play Deus Ex again. The game is so good. You should Deus Ex sometime. It's amazing.
Beware, the Lord of the land approaches.
Leave us to live our lives in peace.
The enemy has
Yeah,
broken
good
through your walls. Your creatures are under attack.
Oh, here they come. Oh no, my poor imps.
Your creatures are attacking
Oh.
the enemy. Your creatures are falling in battle.
Oh, because we made it to where they are.
Your minions are winning a battle.
Well, unfortunately...
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are falling in battle.
Sure, you get a couple imps, whatever.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
Let's let them get a couple imps so they feel good.
this
God, I love... As much as, like, it's kind of a mess that all of the noise just gets layered over top of it, I always love when they just allow a game to break itself like that. That's super fun. I love when they get a bit of crunch. There's something very satisfying about feeling like you're just kind of breaking shit.
Flower hat.
I'm like-
Polite bartering has led to extreme compassion and a surfeit of contentment in this area. Not even a thick-skinned troll could survive the understanding and help these scummy people can provide.
It's like a little bit of jank honestly goes a long way. And there's quite a bit of depth to this too, because like we're still very tutorial, it feels. And you're not yet venture north. Powerful adversaries look there. Be honest not to send them until you are prepared. Okay, sounds good. Get another room. Like there's a lot of rooms that you can get in this.
An entrance has been claimed.
Well, we have the boy. I'm getting yelled at. Hi, bud. I have not played the Malkavian mod. I'm guessing just making it like, oh god, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Leave that. Make this hatchery. Treasure in there, looking good. Splices in a bunch of dialogue. Yeah. It's the Malkavian bullshit. That's something. There's a lot of Deus Ex mods. I never got into any of them. Probably should at some point. There's a lot of things I'd like to do though.
Your gold reserves are running low.
Oh, we're fine. Look at all that gold to the north. Wait, where did they tell me not to build? Who's that sign for? Not for me. Couldn't be. They do a good job with the UI too, showing you like the blinking where you've actually done it on the minimap. Like, this is very well designed in that way. Certainly not like perfect by modern standards, but a lot of modern games don't control this well.
You need a bigger treasure room.
library. I really liked having the training room be, like, close to where the enemies were.
Your gold reserves are running low.
Oh, fuck, I didn't make the hatchery properly yet. This definitely makes me want to play sequels to this game. Or just even finish this up at some point. Wait, we figured out furniture. Doors and traps of at least 9 tiles. Okay. It's cool, but it's no super sexual sci-fi adventure with a dog. I hate you, Boix. I hate you sometimes. Boix found a VHS tape that we're gonna have to watch that I don't want to watch. Starring Don Johnson. Yeah, there is a movie that is called A Boy and His Dog that titles itself, that claims to be a super sexual sci-fi adventure. Which I don't... How? Why? Who knows? Questions I'll answer eventually, I'm sure. Engineers skill to build bridges. Okay. So we can make stuff across water now. Okay. Yeah, we're still in like really early tutorialization, I feel. But it's nice that it's got this on-ramp. Really nice.
A new spell has been researched.
I don't know how exactly we lead our troops north, though, in that way. Like, you're not dragging a bunch of them at a time. That's interesting. Troll. Troll has joined you. So you can craft manufacturing. Okay. Oh, we did dog soldiers a while back. Call to arms. Ah, there we go. Okay.
payday. You have tunneled into a new area. Your creatures are under attack.
I see where we need to build a bridge.
Your creatures are under attack. A new spell has been researched. There is nothing left to research. Vite.
Ah. Yo, quality. Good to see you.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are attacking the enemy. A door has been manufactured. Your creatures are falling in battle. Your minions are winning a battle. Aggressum Kratos. Vite.
Yeah, ultimately this is a real-time strategy game. Yep. Yeah. Surprised it didn't take off as a genre. I mean, I think that the God games did for a long time. Good to see you, Lord Hosk. Like this and Populous and like Syndicate. Black and White.
A trap has been manufactured. Your workshop is not big enough. You need a bigger treasure room.
He used to go back to a game shop back in the day and make them try this room over and over. Nice. So how do I open this is the question. Oh, I know a thing that we can do apparently is also this. I haven't done it yet. Possess a creature. Oh man. Why did they have this as a mode? Oh, this sucks. The controls are inverted. Oh, it's so bad. Amazing.
You need a bigger treasure room.
I'd say I needed a bigger workshop too.
A door has been manufactured.
That's an incredible view for them to have included in the game. It doesn't feel useful at all, but it's very funny that they did it. It's very ambitious. There was planned to include the overworld, but you're not entirely sure that would have improved the game or just diverged too far from the core concept. Yeah, like I think that's the biggest problem with Molyneux's stuff most of the time is scope. It doesn't need to do more than this. So yeah, how do I open that? Something I should probably look at. We could put down a poison gas trap, make some doors. Don't really need to do any of it. We just need to finish the scenario.
You need a bigger treasure room.
Yeah, I think that ultimately, like, when you say that this genre didn't take off, I feel like, I don't know, something like Dwarf Fortress is in many ways in this genre, right? Like, people joked about that, but I'm like, this isn't that far, you're not really inaccurate that way.
A door has been manufactured.
Yeah, in a lot of ways, it's a much more accessible version of, like, a Dwarf Fortress kind of thing. Like, Dwarf Fortress is this expanded out in a scope by a huge amount. Same with, like, RimWorld.
You need a bigger treasure room.
Like, there's still world-building style games like this. This is just done in a much more focused fashion, in a way. Yes, also, it's because it's kind of similar to, like, an RTS because the other side of things where you're getting attacked by waves. There is still, like, you're competing with things like StarCraft. Yep. How do I open this door? Because, like, I feel like that's the only thing we have left to do, right?
You need a bigger treasure room. A trap has been manufactured.
We have a troll. We need a troll. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Just have somebody break it down.
It is payday.
The multiplayer for 2 is just straight up multiple people on a map building their own dungeon and trying to destroy each other's dungeon hearts, so it goes 100% RTS. Fair enough. Okay.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
It is a little tough to see, like, where are these attacks coming from a lot of the time?
Your creatures are falling in battle.
Like, Sure, but
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are falling in battle. Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
can I get all of these guys to go up there like they're supposed to for this spell? Because that seems like it'd be useful.
Your creatures are falling in battle. Your minions are winning a battle. A door has been manufactured. Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are falling in battle. Your minions are winning a battle. Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your creatures are falling in battle. Your creatures are falling in battle.
I honestly think that multiplayer for this would kind of be annoying. Because it's I don't know, you want the precision. Like, I will say, like, if I'm gonna do... I'm not good at RTS either. Like, I'm not a player RTS player by any means. But I wouldn't want to play this if I'm gonna be trying to fight other people. I would want to be playing something that has more control of individual minions. It'd be so frustrating sometimes to be trying to get them to do a thing, and they're just not doing it when you want them to.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your minions are winning a battle. Your minions are winning a battle.
At least from what you've seen, the ones like StarCraft is a bit of an oddity in how much direct control it gives you over units. No, not at all. Warcraft 2, like Warcraft 2, Command and Conquer, all those series give you very direct control.
A trap has been manufactured.
Yeah, like traps don't make as much sense. Like, yeah. This way. AoE 2 is a little unresponsive, but it's still, you still have very direct control over units. It is not at all like this where you're using a spell to tell them, hey, please go over here. You're still circling a group of units and telling them to go to a spot.
You need a bigger treasure room.
So the second layer isn't getting anything, so I wonder if there's only... You can only have one layer? Maybe you can only have a room of one type, and it just counts that one. Interesting.
A door has been manufactured.
See, like...
Your workshop is not big enough. They're just not going to where I told them to go. Hey, can we just, like, you know, do the thing? I can finish this mission? That part's a little obnoxious. A trap has been manufactured.
Okay, told you get up here, but get up here. Yeah, maybe it has a radius. So you gotta like... That still sucks.
A door has been manufactured.
No, Get out of my way. And now they're listening. Stop. Subvert a hero to your cause. Okay. Is that a spell that I got? It's not... Do I need to have an imp do it? I think they need to go and claim the area.
You have bewitched a hero.
There we go. Okay, I'm guessing just keep going straight north? Like, it won't let us... No, we can't break those.
A door has been manufactured.
Like, I can't dig through that. Does it want me to go around the side? It's not telling me why I can't go around there. Just a wall. Okay. I can dig through other walls. Weird.
It is payday.
Yeah, so a little bit of obnoxiousness with, like, trying to get them to do things that you want them to do. See, like, why are... The thing is why aren't they claiming it? Because they should just go in there automatically. We have enough imps. They should just be going and doing the thing. At this point.
A door has been manufactured.
Oh, I guess we actually do still have them digging this. Okay. Maybe we don't have enough imps.
Your gold reserves are running low.
There.
You do not have enough gold.
I will in a minute. Oh, did gems never run out? Okay. Didn't realize that. Well, no more of that. Fair enough.
A door has been manufactured. Your workshop is not big enough. Aggressum Tractus. Beware, the Lord of the Land approaches.
We shall send you back to the
Okay.
pits, foul one.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your creatures are falling in battle. Your creatures are under attack. Your minions are winning the battle.
I got the money. Just make this one demon spawn enough.
Your creatures are falling in battle. Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to do this as like...
has been manufactured.
This is a very, very fun game, but I don't think I would want this as like
Your minions are winning the battle.
my competitive RTS competitor. It just doesn't feel the same. It's way more loosey-goosey, which I'm more than okay with. I think that's actually great. I think it's fine to have it
Minions
different,
are winning a battle.
but it's
Your
not
creatures are under attack.
not the same.
Aggressum Tractus.
It's not at all like a Brood War.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
Where? Oh, he's somewhere. Well, he's getting his ass kicked, wherever he is. Okay, can you guys... Oh, they are attacking him.
You have tunneled into a new area.
Yeah, there's a lot of randomness in combat. Like, they're now hungry, so like, do I take them back and feed them in the middle of this thing? Like, it's just not... It's not set up to be that kind of a precise game. It's got way too many things that it's factoring in, which is good.
Some
I
of your
like
minions
that.
are unable to reach their lairs.
Like I said, I'm personally happier with this style in a lot of ways.
You have tunneled into a new area. Aggressum Tractus. Some of your minions are unable to reach their lairs.
I don't know how, but whatever. Don't care. Get up here and go finish this.
Your creatures are falling in battle. You have tunneled into a new area. Your workshop is not big enough. A door has been manufactured.
Oh, we did get no more living space. Wait.
Your creatures are falling in battle.
Okay, so they did start going in here.
Some of your minions are unable to reach their lairs.
Guys. Thank you. It doesn't even show us, like... We're attacking the
Some
heart of their
your minions are
dungeon,
unable
but,
to
like...
reach their lairs.
Is it almost done? Maybe.
You have conquered this realm.
There we go, okay. It doesn't even show us, like, a health bar or something above it, which is fine for this game, in a way. Not amazing, it'd be better if it didn't. Or if it showed more, but... There's also...
Some of your minions are unable to reach their lairs.
Yeah, this game's cool, though. This is really neat. Scoop up some more minions and drop them up there. Yeah, for sure. Alright, in any case, we gotta go ahead and rank this bad boy. And rank works because it's stanky. Like the evil.
Lush meadow on down. The bloody axes of war and famine have so far bypassed this quiet backwater, leaving the inhabitants totally unaware of the purpose of real agony and loss. Unbearably, most die of old age.
Gasp. Well, let's change that. Alright. Not start a new game. Oh, there's no save. So I guess it just saves automatically after a run. And I'll close this one out. Play a little bit of our DOS list for background music. Get some solar winds. Decide where we're putting this. Feel like Dungeon Keeper. Maybe a little bit better than Dungeon. Maybe. I really liked that game. That was a lot of fun. Like I was saying, I think that the juxtaposition of how serious the gameplay is, like that side of it, with like the music and just kind of the style of art and stuff, is not really leaning too much into the goofiness, but then having like that layer of goofiness on top of it works. If it just goes full goofy, I don't think it works. And if it just goes full serious, I don't think it works as well. But it does a really good job of kind of marrying those two together. Smart thing to do. There's always the problems of, like, you can't really order your minions exactly. But that's not a huge problem unless you're trying to do, like we were talking about, like, more actual competitive multiplayer, which I don't want to do that with this style of game personally. I think that it's better if it's a little sloppy. This game needs some slop. It's okay for it to be a bit sloppy. It's got a different vibe. It's going for something a little different than like a Red Alert. Or a Warcraft 2. I would say in general, this is definitely more of my style of, like, RTS adjacent thing. I'd rather have the single player experience most of the time. I'm not that competitive with them. But I also will say that it's not Warcraft. It's not that. However, I think it might be Dune 2, which was a very early version of the Warcraft 2 style RTS type things. It really codified a lot of the like individual unit movement kind of things that we were talking about, but it doesn't fully get them in the same way that like a Warcraft 2 or Command & Conquer would afterwards. I think it might be a little better than that. I think I like it a little more than Tex Murphy 2. Is it better than Wasteland? Oh, Dune 2 is fantastic. Yeah, no, I'm not slagging off Dune 2 at all. Dungeon Keeper lives by its atmosphere and humor. Yeah, Yeah, fair bit. I do think that there's a lot of fun in designing the dungeon, though. Like, setting up poison gas traps and wood doors. Like, honestly, just watching your dungeon grow, I like that. I really, really like that. That's the kind of thing that, like, that's why I don't get the, like, I get it. But why I'm not good at it and why it's not really my thing is that I personally really like to see that escalation, like, top end of a build, right? Like, slowly building up in, like, Civ and getting to, like, tanks or something. Or in this, getting, like, your trolls or vampires or whatever, like, building out the whole thing. I don't know that it needs that humor that badly. I like just the gameplay loop, personally. I'm a sucker for just that slow, like, sit there and build your dungeon, try and optimize things, like, lay down poison traps, and see how, like, when you get the whole map together, what it looks like and designing that. At least for me, it doesn't need it, necessarily. It does add a layer to it, for sure. I really liked Wasteland. Wasteland was way more interesting than I expected for how early of an RPG it is. No, it's not trying to be Warcraft 2. No, it's very different. Absolutely. I think that trying to be like those would be to its detriment. Yeah, I always liked building the mega base kind of thing, and this is very much in that vein. Like, you can build, like, a really cool base and get a bunch of neat, you know, minions to be in your dungeon, level them up really big, get, like, a huge warlock trained up and send them off against an enemy. It would be really fun. Like, that kind of thing is what I want to do. I want to goof around. And this game does allow that really nicely. I think this is almost certainly a top 20 game. It's just exactly where, because, man, Princess Maker 2 is so good. Speaking of genres that never quite took off, like, there's stuff that's like Princess Maker 2, but it's its own thing, in a way that how Lord Hosk was talking about how this is, it's RTS adjacent, but it's not quite the same. Like, the God games aren't quite there anymore. But you never know, there's always time for a revival. Roguelikes, like classic roguelikes, are even still coming out and better than ever. Caves of Cud! I think it goes just below Wasteland. It's a tough one. This game is fantastic. Absolutely deserves to be top 20 right now. Maybe even higher. Like, I could honestly see it. It's so good. I had a lot of fun with that thing. That's certainly a game I would fall into a lot more. I could sit down and just play it on my own time right after this again. And Commander Blood falls out of the top 30. Tragically. We will one day, I promise that I will one day look at the rest of Commander Blood. Because we need to. Commander Blood being inappropriately named. It's a very weird French, I believe, adventure game that is alien in design and theme. Yes, French, yep. Very, very strange game. Very, very neat. In any case, thank you all for being here, and thank you for recommending these games. It was nice to check this one out finally. I've had Dungeon Keeper in the back of my mind for a long time. And I think next time, we still have one game that I haven't done for May. Because we had so many big requests from them, like ones that needed to be specials. And we might need to do another one for Deranged Dan's request, because it's a doozy. Because it is, in fact, Zork 1, Great Underground Empire. I've never Zorked, and, oh boy. I know what I'm in for, a little bit. So I'll have to check that out soon. We'll be back next week, Monday. And I will, of course, be back tomorrow. Trying to finish up a little more blueprints. You can check out the schedule in the Discord. It's free for anybody. You can always just stop in there. And then, yeah, if you're a sub or a patron too, you can also stop into the sub club in there and request a game. I will absolutely get through all the requests. I'll do some extras, like extra days besides just the Mondays if we need to get through some extra ones and knock them out. The streamer may be eaten by a grue. And in the meantime, I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and I will be back tomorrow. Don't go away, because I'm going to host you over to somebody else. And if you want to stick around and look at more of my stuff, hey, you can stop on the YouTube and look at more of the DOS-cider episodes. Thanks for being here, everybody. It was a lot of fun. This is a good one. We got some interesting games, for sure. Traffic Department 2192. Man. Heck of a game. Not a good game, but a heck of a game. Let's see who's around.